भारत माता शिव शक्ति अवतार ओम मंडली सच्ची गीता मुरली 13th September 2025 morning class 30th April 1968 Om Namah Shivaya. Sweet children, the Father says, children, live as trustees. Understand with your intellect that this doesn't belong to you, but to the Father. This requires great honesty. Then, when you prepare food at home and eat it, it's as if you are eating from the yagna, because you and everything you have become part of the yagna. At home, as a trustee, you eat from Shiv Baba's storehouse, but you must have complete faith. Om Namah Shivaya. This spiritual gathering of the path of knowledge is unique compared to the satsangs of the path of devotion. There you go and sit in front of saints and sages to listen to the Ramayana, Mahabharata, etc. You have experience with devotion. You know that countless saints and sages of the path of devotion narrate scriptures. Here it is completely different from them. In front of whom are you sitting here? The double father and mother. It's not like that there. You know there is also the unlimited father. Many even bring their worldly fathers, so the worldly father is also present. The supreme father is also present, and the elevated father is also present. The mother is also there, whether you call her the big mother or the small mother. So many relationships are established. There are no such relationships, nor are they followers. That is the path of renunciation. Its religion is completely different. There is a difference of night and day. You also know that from your worldly father you receive fleeting temporary happiness for one birth. Then a new father, a new story. Here there is both the elevated and the supreme. You get an inheritance from the worldly father, and you also get an inheritance from the supreme father. But this elevated father is wonderful. You don't receive any inheritance from him. Yes, through him Shiv Baba gives it, which is why you remember this Supreme Father. You also remember the worldly one. But no one remembers this elevated Brahma Father. You children know that he is also Prajapita. No one knows this. Prajapita is the great great grandfather. Shiv Baba is not called the great great grandfather. In worldly relationships, there are the worldly father and grandfather. This one is the great great grandfather. You would not say this to a worldly or a supreme one. You don't get an inheritance from such a great great grandfather. The father sits and explains these things. The path of devotion is a different matter entirely. Blind faith in devotion leads to degradation. That is all a part of the drama which continues to repeat. The father tells you how you have taken 84 births. It is not 8.4 million. That is a huge lie. The father says that whatever you have heard on the path of blind faith and devotion is all wrong. The Father comes and makes the entire world and us righteous. At this time, everyone is unrighteous, irreligious. Everyone practices a religion, right? No one becomes a righteous soul. The world of righteous souls is different. The world of sinful souls is different. Where sinful souls live, righteous souls do not. Sinful souls do charity and good deeds for other sinful souls. In the world of righteous souls, there is no need to do charity or good deeds. That knowledge that we have received an inheritance for 21 births is not there. No, this knowledge is only here. You receive an unlimited inheritance from the unlimited Father, and that too for 21 births. Eternal happiness, health, and wealth are all received. There, your lifespan is also long. The name itself is the city of immortality. They say that Shankar narrated the story to Parvati, but in the subtle region, these things don't happen. And the story of immortality is not told to just one person. These are all lies of the path of devotion, which they still hold on to. The biggest lie is to say that God is omnipresent. This is deformation, right? What a great sin. They say that the unlimited one who makes you the masters of the world is omnipresent in every object, in every stone. They have defamed him more than themselves. I perform such selfless service for you. I have no greed to become number one. No, my aim is to make others number one. This is called selfless service. I don't keep anything for myself, which is why I greet you, children. He is incorporeal, without arrogance. There is no ego. The clothes are also the same. Nothing has been changed. Otherwise, people change their entire dress. Officers also change. Presidents, prime ministers, etc., also change their clothes. But this form is the same ordinary body. The attire is ordinary. There is no difference. The Father also says, I enter an ordinary body. And which one? The one who himself does not know his own birth. How many he has taken? He just says 84, 8.4 million. These are things heard from others. Right? In the Garuda Purana, they also show how people become animals and other creatures. The Father says that all these are just entertaining stories. There is no benefit from them. They scare you. If you do this, you will become a donkey. You will become this. They even tell you to hold a cow's tail. Now, where will the cow go? Whose tail you will hold. The cows of heaven are different. The cows there are very first class. Just as you are 100% complete, the cows are also very first class. They are called Kapila and Kamadhenu, the wish fulfilling cow. Just as you are first class, Krishna's cows are also first class. Krishna does not hurt cows. What need does he have? They show this beauty that even the animals there are first class. It's a common thing for that place. Just as for kings, a good thing is common. There, every single thing is first class. It's not that Krishna is a cowherd. In calendars, they make Krishna into all sorts of things. They have even made Krishna the number one violent one. They show him cutting everyone's heads with his Sudarshan Chakra. But who would he commit violence? They show him killing Akasura, Bakasura, etc. They have shown very violent things. And then they show that he had 16,108 queens. People of other religions take up these things. Priests also sit and explain to the Hindus because the deity religion no longer exists. And this is the only religion that is about to disappear. These things are also not in any scriptures. The Father says, I give this knowledge only to the children to make them the masters of the world. Once you become the masters, there is no need for knowledge. Knowledge is always given to the ignorant. Devotion is darkness, which is why it is sung that the sun of knowledge has risen. Now you children know that the entire world is in darkness. They hold so many satsangs. All of this belongs to the path of devotion. There is no devotion here. This is the path of salvation. Only one Father is the giver of salvation. You children also say on the path of devotion, Baba, when you come, we will belong only to you and to no one else because you are the ocean of knowledge, the ocean of happiness, the ocean of purity, and also the ocean of wealth. You also give wealth, right? You make us so rich. You know that we are filling our laps from Shiv Baba for 21 births, which means we are becoming Narayan from a human being. On the path of devotion, you have listened to many stories. Devotion means degradation. You only descend the ladder, no one can ascend. They even say the age of the Kalpa is very long. Now you know that the Kalpa is only 5000 years ago. 5000 years long. The maximum is 84 and the minimum can be one birth. They continue to come later. It is an incorporeal tree, right? Then they come to play their parts according to their numbers. Originally, we belong to the incorporeal tree. Then we come down to play our parts. All souls there are pure, but everyone's part is different. Keep this in your intellect. Also, keep the tree in your intellect. From the golden age until the end of the iron age, only the Father has told this. No human being tells this. Even they don't say this. Only one Sadguru gives salvation to all. The rest are all gurus of the path of devotion. How many rituals they perform. What a show of the path of devotion. It's like the water of a well. People are so stuck in it that no one can get them out. When someone tries to get them out, they also get stuck. Baba knows that many Brahmins, spiritual sisters, are also created to get others out of drowning. Then they themselves get stuck. They get so stuck that they can never get out. There are also many such cases. Baba does not take names, otherwise, the name would be defamed. Also, as there are many enemies. This is also recorded in the drama. It is not a new thing. Every second of what happens to you is all part of the drama. It is in your intellect now that you are learning Raj Yoga from the unlimited Father to become Narayan from a human being. You are becoming the masters of the world. You children should first have this intoxication. The unlimited Father only comes to Bharat, India, every 5000 years. He is the ocean of peace, the ocean of happiness. This is the praise of the Supreme Father. You know that this praise is absolutely correct. You receive everything from the One. He is the giver of happiness and the remover of sorrow. You are sitting in front of Him. When you are sitting at your respective centers, where will you connect your intellect? Your intellect will think Shiv Baba is in Madhaban. You remember him. Shiv Baba himself says, I have entered an ordinary body to create heaven once again. I am bound by the drama. You defame me so much, I make you worthy of worship. It's a matter of yesterday. How much you used to worship me. I gave you so much of kingdom and you lost it all. Now I am making you the masters of the world again. No one's intellect will grasp this. These are human beings with divine qualities. They are human beings, right? They are not 40 or 100 feet tall. It's not that because their lifespan is long, they will be as tall as a roof. No, in the Iron Age, your lifespan becomes short. The Father comes and lengthens your lifespan. This is why the Father says, explain this to the health minister as well. Tell them we will give you a method so that you never have to fall ill. The Supreme Soul says, children, consider yourself a soul and remember me alone, and you will become pure from impure and ever healthy. We guarantee that when these deities were in Bharat, their lifespan was very long. Now that they have become pleasure seekers, their lifespan has also decreased. Yogis are pure, so their lifespan is also long. Now you are Raj Rishis, you are royal yogis. A sannyasi can never teach Raj Yoga. They say the Ganges is the purifier. No charity, do charity there. But charity is not done in the Ganges. People throw things in. The priests sit there and quickly take the money out of the water. The Ganges doesn't get anything. The Pandits take it. They do charity thinking the Ganges is the purifier. But now you are becoming pure through the Father. Do you give anything to the Father? No. The Father is the giver, right? On the path of devotion, you used to give to the poor in the name of God. This means you gave to the impure. You are impure, and the ones receiving are also impure. When you become pure, there is no question of giving to anyone. They are the impure who do charity for the impure. They give to an unmarried girl, so she also becomes impure. So she has to bow her head in front of everyone. When the unmarried girl is pure, people bow to her. They feed her and give her a devotion. After marriage, reign begins. This is recorded in the drama. It will repeat again. The path of devotion has also become the past. Father also tells the news of the golden age. You children have understood. Before you were ignorant, 100% ignorant. Even among them, those who narrate the knowledge of omnipresence are called 100% ignorant. This is why the Father says, whenever there is a decline, the knowledge of omnipresence is also in Bharat. Where did this come from? From the Geeta. But the Geeta was not written by God. The Gita was written by human beings. All scriptures are for the downfall of the path of devotion. No one finds me. When I come, I alone give salvation to everyone, and I come only once to make the whole world new. I am the Lord of the poor, right? I make the poor wealthy because the poor quickly become the fathers. They say, Baba, we are also yours. All of this belongs to you. The father says, okay, live as trustees. Understand with your intellect that this is not yours, but the father's. This requires great honesty. Then, when you prepare food at home and eat it, it is as if you are eating from the yajna because you and everything you have become part of the yajna. As a trustee at home, you eat from Shiv Baba's storehouse, but you must have complete faith. If there is any doubt in your faith or if you commit a betrayal of the trust, it will become the story of Harishchandra. The father has to tell and explain everything. The father explains, I am the Lord of the poor. There is a song too. Finally, the day has come today, the day we have been waiting for. For half a cycle on the path of devotion, you kept remembering. Finally, you have found me. Now, devotion should be down with, and knowledge should be long lived. The golden age must come. In between is the confluence age, in which you become the most elevated of human beings. You were followers of the pure household path, and after 84 births, you become impure. Then you have to become pure again. You became like this in the previous kalpa as well. In the previous kalpa, however much effort one made, they will do so again. You will take your inheritance. Be a detached observer and watch. Blessing. May you be a wise soul. The traits of devotion are submission, begging, pleading, crying out, and always considering yourself far from being complete. The traits of a wise soul are to always be absorbed in the ocean of knowledge, to have not even a single desire, and to be the embodiment of all attainments. So, check, am I not under the control of any nature or trait? Am I not a beggar for a name, honor, or prestige? Am I not to cry out with questions like, What, why, and how? You can be called a wise soul only when there is not even a trace of the traits of devotion, because devotion is night and knowledge is day. Om Namah Shivaya.